Hi, I'm Valerie Dennison with the group Travel Family here in beautiful French Lick, Indiana at the French Lick Resort for the 2019 African American Travelers Conference. More importantly, here with me is Herb Frazier, and he is with the Magnolia Plantation and Gardens in Charleston, South Carolina. Herb, thank you so much for being here with us today.
It's good to be here. Yeah.
We're happy to have you.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. This is my second time here. And you know, you see some familiar faces. The first year you didn't know anybody, but this time around I saw some folks I remember from last year, so I started to feel a little more at home. But of course you guys are very welcoming and so easy to navigate this big space and making new connections this second year. Yeah.
Well, and that is what we strive to do, is to help you make new connections every time you come somewhere with us.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about Magnolia Plantation and Gardens. What's going on there?
Well, lots going on at Magnolia. It's a very historic property. I tell people Magnolia is like a three-legged stool. The first leg is nature, the second leg is history, and that third leg is culture. On that history leg, Magnolia was established in 1685 by the Drayton family that came to the Carolina colony from Barbados. They started the gardens in 1685, and that gives Magnolia the distinction of being America's oldest garden.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yes. In 1840s, the gardens as we know them today was established by the Reverend John Grimke Drayton, and in 1870, the Reverend Drayton opened the gates to Magnolia to the public, and we're Charleston's first tourist attraction. Okay, now that's a lot of history.
That's a lot of history.
You know, on that history leg, we tell the ownership of the Drayton family of that property for over 300 years. 300 years. They've witnessed, Magnolia has witnessed a lot of American history. And we tell that history story of the Drayton family alongside another history story that is not told enough in this country, and that is the contributions of African Americans to the development of not only America, but also to the development of Low Country South Carolina and the development of Magnolia, because it was black hands in the soil that built the gardens that we see today. And on that culture side, we talk about African culture. We talk about the sacrifices and the persistence of people with people of African descent at Magnolia who built the gardens that we see today. And that story is told through a 45-minute tour called From Slavery to Freedom. And the focal point of that tour is 4 1850 slave cabins, former slave cabins, that have been redone to tell a wide narrative of African American influence at Magnolia, beginning before the Civil War, through Reconstruction, and up until the middle of the 20th century. And so that's the third leg of Magnolia. And the final little new piece on that stool is...
now you can sit on the stool.
Yeah, we can sit on the stool, and you put that stool in the children's garden. That's the new thing of Magnolia. We opened a children's garden, 20-acre children's garden, about a year and a half ago to teach children about the importance of environmental protection.
I love that.
Yes.
Tell me, if I wanted to come and book a tour with my family and friends, or if anybody at home watching this wanted to call and book a tour and talk to you, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, our number is 843-571-1266. I'm at extension 206, and our website is www.magnoliaplantation.com.
Thank you, Herb.
You're welcome. Thank you.